Well, all right, folk, Christmas Eve dinner. We got catfish, we got rice, and we got mushrooms and peppers. Good stuff. We got some dessert going on over here with some fancy looking Christmas cookies. We got a banging salad going. A lot of that's going to be made into a big old sandwich, with which I have Italian sauce to put on that. We got an awesome bag of potato chips, barbecue. We're going to wash it all down with some bubblegum flavored old time soda pop. And we have ourselves some tartar sauce for the catfish. So, Merry Christmas, folks. All right, folks, so a little Christmas fire going. Butchie over there chilling. And got zoom out a little bit. Right in the back here of Tito's truck. Got some wood smashed up here. I got another couple little things like that, and we're going to smash up a couple more. So, nice little Christmas fire going here.
Merry Christmas.
So, all right, folk. Well, it looks like we have some snow coming, and it is possibly going to actually be some accumulating snow. So it seems we have a parking ban here in Middletown, Connecticut. So we will be moving tonight. Not sure which spot I'm going to take. There's two spots that I park during parking bans. I might take the one a little further out. I'm not sure. We'll check it out. I haven't been there for a while, so and that's where I first started Vanlife. So I'm thinking about going up there just because it's the first. That's where I first parked for my first night of Vanlife. So I think that's where I'm going to end up going tonight. So I am going to have to. I haven't had to tie everything down and get ready for a movement for a while. So I'm going to have to close off the propane. Put the buddy heater down on the floor so that doesn't fall, and just get everything ready so it doesn't roll around while we go and park somewhere else. Ready to park somewhere else tonight, Butchie? Yeah? You go ready? Oh, yeah. You ready to go park somewhere else tonight? We got to park somewhere else tonight, bud. So, yeah. Figure after lunch, we'll probably start getting ready to do that. Later, folks. Looks like everybody's getting ready for the storm. He is doing the best he can to carry this big old piece of cake he found. I think you're just going to have to eat bits of it until you can actually carry it, big guy. See if he can carry it now. Oh, he's going to give it a shot. Oh, there we go. Oh, it broke. He's trying. So he's got some good looking cake for the storm tonight. So, all right, folks, well, we've got everything freaking tied down and put on the ground and ready to rock and roll so everything doesn't fall over and everything while we're driving, God willing. We got Tito's truck right back here, and he has to park off the road as well, so he was thinking about going to this other parking lot, and I might go there instead of the one that I was going to, just to park next to his and keep an eye on his truck for him, since he's going to be up here and the truck will be down there. I could be there and keep an eye on it for him, but if the spot isn't good and I don't like it, I'll probably still go up to where I used to park when I first started Vanlife. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not quite sure where we're parking yet. So Butchie's getting all hyped up. He knows something's up. So all right, folks, catch you later. So all right, so we got the Jolly Roger parked. We got Paulie's truck. That's the big guy, and then we got Tito over here parking his truck. So and Tito's old lady's vehicle's down by that other van over there. So pretty much have the whole crew parking here tonight. And I'm sleeping here, so I'll keep an eye on everybody's vehicle. All right, folks. So how can you tell you're in New England right before a snowstorm? Everybody's got their wipers up. Don't have them stick it to the snow and ice. Well, all right, folk. In the Jolly Roger. Where is this guy? There he is behind me. Oh, Butchie boy, he's resting. just took him out a little while ago to get his last walk in for the night. And something very cool happened where I'm parked. I was not going to park here. I wanted to go to where I first parked when I first started van life. That's where I was going to go. But my buddy Tito, Paulie, and Tito's old lady have their vehicles parked here. And I said, why not? I'm just going to park here too. And that way I can keep an eye on everything as well. I'm freaking glad I did, because I'm walking Butchie, and right over here is a church. And forgive me if I forget the name of the church. But a lady named Reverend Minnick used to run it. And when we were first starting the drop-in center, which is a place for people to go to when it's cold out, and there is a shelter in Middletown, but you had to be sober. You got to be 100% sober back then. You couldn't blow any numbers at all. And there's a lot of people on the streets that are going to be drunk. They're going to be high. So anyways, opened up the emergency drop-in center. And Carl was one of the people who championed it. And I was pretty much like one of the first volunteers. It was me, my buddy Jimmy, and a couple other guys. And we got to have a little meeting with the mayor and all that stuff. It was pretty cool back then. A little bit more of my liberal days. But anyways, it was awesome walking over there, because Carl came out of the church. It's late. We're hitting about 6:30, maybe 7-ish, close to 7-ish, but at least 6:30. And he's just now leaving that church. So he was in there doing something for somebody. He's been working for the people for so long, homelessness, so forth. And he was just leaving, and I happened to look over there, and I wasn't going to say anything for him. Then I looked, I'm like, Carl? And he goes, hi, how are you? I said, Charles. I used to work at the warming center when it first opened, everything. He was like, oh, yeah. And we talked for a minute and everything, and told him how I'm doing van life and everything, and how my kids are out in Ohio and all that. And it was very, very cool to see him. And I think that is the weird way God works. Is I was not going to park here. I wanted to go where I like it better up there. It's quieter up there. It's more private up there, and it's where I first started van life. And it was going to take Butchie up there. Butchie's been up there a couple of times. This is Butchie's first time in this spot. But I was going to go up there, and I decided to stay here, and I'm so glad I did, because I got to see him. I was thinking of him just about a week or two ago. When we were talking about the original warming center, the drop-in center, and how it ran, and compared to the way it is today. And wow, it was so cool to see him, man. 90 years old. 90 years old, that old timer's still out here putting in the work for the people, man. That's what it's all about. So anyways, I just want to share that. So take it easy, folk. Hopefully we'll get some snow, and I'll show you some snow. Well, right, folk. So we have made it to the next morning. We have survived the first accumulating snowstorm here in Connecticut, Middletown, Connecticut anyway. So we're going to get out and go check it out. So, all right, folk. Well, here's all the snow. And they did a pretty good job plowing this freaking area, I'll tell you that. We haven't hit Main Street yet. I'm, of course, going to have to dig out. So, anyways, time to start digging and clean it off. So, we'll catch you in a bit, folk. Go for it, Butchie. What do you think, bud? Oh, big guy. Oh, Butchie, you're getting stuck. Butchie! What's going on? Yeah, it's too deep. Well, guess what? It's deep over here too, Butchie. Yep. Mr. Snow Dog. Well, all right, folk. Made it back to this spot. And, of course, everybody's over here waiting to be fed the second I pull up. The little guys. Yep, so we're back at the spot, folk. You got Eddie over down there doing whatever the heck Eddie's doing. And Tito's still shoveling a bit. We got the area around his truck, and the door of the old Jolly Roger's pretty much cleared up. And yeah, so we got quite a bit, folks. And all right, folks, so here's Main Street, and they basically plow all the snow up, give you a little area to cross the road at the crosswalks and so forth, at the lights, and they put all the snow in the middle. Later on, they'll have a bunch of trucks come by, and either they'll have some payloaders, or they have this big machine that just grabs all the snow and throws it in the back of all the trucks and everything. So hopefully I'm out here and I see that for you guys. I can get that on here for you. So all right, folk. Well, over there you have the American flag. You have the other flag with that single star on it. And there were a few firefighters over here. That's the fire department, by the way. And there were a few firefighters over there, and one of them knew. I asked him, I said, what does the single star flag mean? And he told me, I guess what it is when that's up, that means somebody from the fire station is deployed in the military. So I thought that was pretty cool. Well, alrighty, folk, on this cold winter day, let's make a sandwich. Alright, folk, so even though I have most of the top done, because of you want to get the top done in Connecticut, because there's laws that if you don't, it should be common sense anyways, but if you don't get all the snow off your roof, you could get a ticket for that. But I also remember now, I'm sitting there charging my phone and not getting a lot in, so I forgot that maybe I got to get out there and clear my solar panels. So we're clearing the solar panels now. Whoop, got that big extended thing here, so yeehaw, hopefully get some better power now. Well, all right, folk, clearing off the last of the snow off of those solar panels really helped. It was charging everything, and it was at 12, just like 12.5 while I was charging my phone, and we did that now, and we're at 14.0 now while I'm charging my phone, so the solar is doing way better. Good about that. Buddy heater is working great. Butchie here's over here just relaxing. Not a bad day. It's a bit chilly out. It's going to get way down there tonight. Again, we're going to get down to like 14. So it is going to be a cold night tonight, but no big deal. We can get through it, no problem. Tomorrow warms up a bit. We're supposed to hit about 40-ish. And then after that, we have a 48 the next day. Woohoo! So looks like a tad bit of a warm-up. A bunch of 30s in there, and then there's another night where it gets down to teens, and it's down to 20s, but then it's back to 30s. So basically our usual temps now, it looks like. So be able to get through it, no problem. But we still got January and February to get through. Oof. So anyways, God willing, it's not too bad. But I think that's going to be it for this video, folk. I thought this was a pretty cool video. I was really happy to see Carl again. That was very awesome. Deciding to park at that spot and being able to see him. That was unexpected. Everything went smooth. Nobody messed with the vehicles. It was a good go out there, come right back. Everything worked out just fine. So anyways, going to deal with this cold. Probably look for what I'm going to eat tonight for dinner. And that's going to be about it. So until next time, don't forget, always forward to the next adventure. The vlog is down.